Blessings, everyone. Shabbat Shalom. Today is the Sabbath. I hope everybody is doing well. It's your girl, TrineshaSpaight here, real estate investor, realtor in process, and serial entrepreneur. I'm coming to give you all just a perspective and something to take heed to and understand from a person who's in real estate from my perspective. So there's an article out from Independent discussing on um, realtors warn of new house. Excuse me, y'all. I'm sorry. Realtors warn of new housing crisis as home sales fall at start of 2026, and so pretty much the article is discussing on affordability. And what I will say is that, me being in real estate, I've seen houses that are various prices, and I've done comps and CMAs, and I've studied real estate in various arenas. And it's true, houses need to be more affordable, and Dr. Heavenly had been discussing on affordability as well. That's a part of her campaign, Dr. Heavenly for Congress. And so with this, this is why I encourage people to buy from me. And I'm not doing business because it is the Sabbath day. You're not supposed to work. But this is why I offer what I'm offering about with selling these tiny homes, because we need a more affordable housing. And that is what I'm selling. I'm selling very, very affordable homes. And so all of this stuff works together with real estate, with digital currency, with the market, with the housing, with the economy. All this stuff works together with your mortgage, with the debt, with the economy, with the jobs. It all runs together in a cyclic cycle together to form the American economy. And so, you know, this is something that you need to be understanding and you need to be aware of with what's the changes and stuff going on in the economy. And what I recommend is watching Dr. Heavenly and also watching a homestead journey, because they're discussing these things concerning America and what's going on with the economy and real estate and what's going on amongst people that live in America. And so uh uh what I'm not going to be releasing things certain. I'm not going to speak certain things out unless I get paid for it, and unless it's a booking on my website, which is T Really LLC. Like I said, today's the Sabbath, so I'm not going to be doing anything today, but I recommend booking with me on T Really LLC, my website, and also purchasing a home from me, because I have the solutions to fix what's going on in the American economy, what's going on in real estate, and what's going on in America in general. And I'm talking about stuff in the natural. I'm not talking about spirituality. I'm talking about just what's going on in the natural in this American economy. And so Joshua Giles has been discussing stuff like this as well. And I know I have an assignment with him. God already told me that. But in real estate, we need more affordable homes. And you need to be able to get a home in your own name. And these realtors, they're putting these prices for these homes at these high prices because they're greedy. And they're trying to get the highest price so that they can get the biggest commission check. Are you hearing me? And so this is why I offer what I offer. I love my clients. I love everyone so much that I'm willing to give you a blessing for something that's affordable. The homes that I'm offering, the lowest, I want to say the lowest home is maybe about $8,000. And so I have a heart to help the homeless. I have a heart to help the downtrodden. I have a heart to help people with what they can fit and what's within their budget. And so, I call myself, I know I am a realtor and process real estate investor, but overarching my main and a serial entrepreneur, I am those things. But my main title I call myself is a luxury licensed CEO realtor. And so I am that under T Really LLC, which is my own business, and EXP Realty / EXP Luxury, and that's in process. So what's going on with this economy? And then a lot of people want to move away from America because of just what's going on with the rat race, like the young lady was saying. And this nation is like an until hamster. It keeps running and running and running and running and running, and no progress is being made with this country. And so um you know sounding the alarm, like I said, that's in the Bible. um And this is discussing the crash, but like I said, if things were affordable, these things would not be happening. Again, America has no morals. It's just about money. It's just about money, y'all. You have to have a certain level of morality and humanism and a heart. And everything can't be about money and worshiping money and mammon and materialism and Babylon. America's Babylon. It's nothing wrong with having a residence or staying in a home or place that you can live at. That's nothing wrong with that. And being able to work and pay for it. It's nothing wrong with that. But it has to be affordable for people to be able to afford and love and feel comfortable in and have home ownership. Not putting people in debt, not taking over 20 and 30 years to pay off a house with mortgage, with debt, and with these bills, and with the American system within itself. It's a trap. It's a system. And Kanisha was talking about that. I'm going to say her name, Royalty Kanisha. People have been lied to in America. They made you go through school and jobs and all this stuff, and you're not being promised, and you're not being solidify a high position when you leave these schools. It's all lies, deceptions, and cons and scams with these universities and with these programs and with that student loan stuff. Don't take that stuff out. Do not get no debt and no student loan. And do not, if you God didn't tell you to go to college or no program, don't. Now, yes, you do need to get education or something. But God wants us to go back to Genesis chapter 1 and Genesis chapter 2. This stuff didn't exist in the Garden of Eden. But y'all, it's just we again, things just the poor. I'm gonna say this and then I'm done with this video. Things just need to be more affordable and stop putting people in debt. Stop putting people in debt. I don't have any debt. I don't have credit cards and stuff out. I don't have any debt. By the grace of God, my student loan was already forgiven. I owe nothing. Stop, y'all. We have to. This is not no land and no free. But what I encourage, the final point I'm encouraging, because this is discussing the housing market crash and the housing market. Jonathan Goforth, if you look on his YouTube channel, he's talking about this. Dr. Heavenly, look on her YouTube channel. They're talking about this. A homestead journey. She's talking about this. God is using these people to discuss this. And again, you will be okay if you repented before God for this greed and worshiping money and Babylon, and just making things more affordable so that everyone can be in love and joy and peace and live in something luxury, nice, decent, and modern for themselves and for their families. Okay, so this is just what I wanted to discuss, and this is what's going on in the real estate market, real estate industry. I've been studying it. $100,000 for a home is decent. Something that and under is affordable, and so me as a realtor or a luxury life CEO realtor, once my stuff is finalized under Trek and TALCB, uh to be everything, have everything lawful and official, I'll be able to really really step in this more dominant level, but because everything has to be according to, you have to obey and follow the laws, and under my brokerage for, or under the real estate, the where you go to get your real estate license in Texas, which is Trek and TALCB, and my brokerage is EXP Realty / EXP Luxury. And so that's what it is, y'all. I'm telling the truth. That's what it is. And so yeah, I love you guys, and just take heed to this stuff. Don't just watch these videos. Take it and apply it, and really, really try to. After the Sabbath, Tuesday, the Sabbath, please purchase a home with me, because this is the solution to what's going on in America. And a homestead journey has been discussing this stuff. And you all can go watch her channel. And go watch these various people. That I'm gonna put their thumbnails and links in the description box, because this stuff is what's going on. And so I love you guys so much. And with the homes that I have, either you have to have your own land or you have to have somewhere to be able to go put it. You don't necessarily have to have your own land, but you have to have somewhere to be able to put the house. So anyway, and we can work together and to help you with that, but not today because this is Sabbath. I'm just making this video, just expressing the truth of what's going on. So I love you guys so much, and you guys be blessed. Learning to live off the grid and live off the land, that is a blessing, and I'm encouraging everyone to come out of Babylon, come out of America, and learn to live off the grid and live off the land and cultivate your own land. And if you want to work more with me to discuss these things so I can help you on your real estate journey and help you more on what it is you're trying to do, please book with T Really LLC, and everything going to be in the description box, because I don't give away this stuff for free. This stuff you have to book with me. You have to, this is a service. And so I love you guys so much, and please check the description box, as everything will be in there. I love you guys, and be blessed.